The swordsman carried every day a sword that weighed 10,000 kilos, and today was the first time he tried to use it to cut leaves. But despite using all his strength, he only managed to cut 4 leaves, placing last among all the contestants. Everyone mocked his sword technique, and even he began to doubt himself. Only his master, who was watching from a distance, realized that something was wrong. He discovered that instead of the sword made of millennial iron, he had mistakenly given him a sword that weighed 1 million kilos. The swordsman possessed a sacred body for the art of the sword. In just 5 years, he had reached the highest level of the sword path, while his master had taken 20 years to achieve the same. And in a few days, the sword tournament would be held, his only chance to change his fate before descending the mountain. His master gave him that heavy sword to help him train his body, not knowing that he had picked the wrong sword due to being drunk. What was meant to be his glorious appearance as a hero ended up being a public embarrassment in the arena. Luckily, the tournament had 3 rounds, and as long as he didn't place last, there was still hope for a comeback. This tournament was organized by the Palace of the Sword Saint, and the winner would become a disciple of the Palace Master, a glory usually reserved for the children of nobles. But the swordsman came from humble origins. For him, this battle was about dignity and changing his life. Soon, the second round began. An elder from the palace stepped onto the stage and summoned 9 celestial swords to pressure the participants. Whoever could endure the longest would advance. The first was the eldest son of a noble family, who endured 2 incense sticks time using sheer brute force. Next came the younger son, who demonstrated impressive technique and managed to knock down the 9 swords after 3 incense sticks. Then the young master who had won the first round stepped up and amazed everyone by breaking all 9 swords with a single blow. The audience was left speechless. The patriarch of his family could no longer remain seated and suggested the swordsman withdraw to avoid embarrassing the clan. But the swordsman ignored him completely. He stepped onto the stage with his enormous sword on his back. As soon as he lifted it, his body began to stagger, and he failed to withstand the attack of the 9 swords, placing last once again. The young master remained in first place, but when the elder helped the swordsman down, he felt that his energy flow was perfect. He did not seem like someone incapable of withstanding those swords, and the elder suspected something was wrong with his weapon. The final round arrived, real combat. A patriarch suggested that his son fight alone against all the others. The stands filled with murmurs. The arrogant young master said that fighting one by one was a waste of time and challenged everyone at once. As no one dared to step up, he launched the attack himself. But the unexpected happened. The swordsman's million-kilo sword finally revealed its true effect. The young master began to feel fear. That was when the swordsman released the sword from his back and felt a lightness like never before. Even though he had no sword in hand, he picked up a simple branch from the ground and charged against all those who had humiliated him. But his bravery only enraged those men further. They shouted that they would join forces to crush him. With no other choice, the swordsman activated his ultimate secret technique.